It was a cold December night in 1988. At London's Heathrow Airport, a Pan Am Boeing 747 was preparing for a routine flight to New York. Passengers boarding with smiles, crew checking every detail. Everything seemed normal. No one on that plane, nor on the ground, knew that within minutes, the night sky would erupt in one of the most shocking tragedies in aviation history. A thunderous blast, a flash of light, and suddenly silence shattered by the roar of destruction. Homes burning, streets covered in debris, and 270 lives extinguished in an instant. What could bring down a giant of the skies in mere seconds? Who was behind this act? In the next few minutes, we'll uncover the truth. Because this is the story of Pan Am Flight 103. Heathrow Airport, London. Pan Am Flight 103 is preparing for takeoff to New York. As passengers quietly settle into their seats and the crew makes final checks, in the cargo hold a suitcase unlike the rest is carefully placed. Inside, an explosive device set to detonate mid-flight. No one knows. No one imagines. But from this moment, the clock to disaster has already begun ticking. Pan Am Flight 103 cruises smoothly at over 30,000 feet, leaving England's lights behind as it heads across the Atlantic to New York.
Approaching waypoint Sierra November.
Roger that. Altitude steady.
In the cockpit, the crew chats, checks instruments, and stays on course. Passengers relax. Some read, others sleep, others simply gaze out the window at the moonlit clouds. But deep in the cargo hold, hidden among the luggage, a bomb waits. Its timer moving relentlessly, counting down the seconds to catastrophe. No one knows it, but every sip of coffee, every laugh, every word is taking place under the shadow of a deadly countdown. One that in minutes will seal the fate of everyone on board. But before continuing, if you like this video, please subscribe. It helps me grow and continue making more videos like this. At 7:03 p.m., a flash shatters the calm of the night. A violent explosion tears the Boeing 747 apart midair. Debris engulfed in flames scatters for miles. Bodies fall from the sky. Burning fragments of the aircraft crash onto rooftops, streets, and fields. In the small town of Lockerbie, Scotland, houses burn, the ground shakes, and chaos takes over. In seconds, Pan Am Flight 103 has ceased to exist. What you are about to hear is the actual cockpit voice recorder from the moment of the accident. Viewer discretion is advised.
I'd like to thank you for flying Pan Am, and to wish you a pleasant flight and a happy holiday. I'll call Patrick concerns, sir.
Good evening, Scottish. This is Clipper 103 requesting oceanic clearance.
The roar of the explosion is gone. On the ground, the silence is broken only by distant sirens and cries. Lockerbie has become a battlefield against fire. Houses destroyed, streets covered in twisted metal, and bodies among the debris. Emergency crews work tirelessly, but the magnitude of the tragedy is indescribable. 270 lives lost, including passengers, crew, and townspeople. Amid the devastation, one question grows louder.
Looks like no survivors.
What could destroy an aircraft of this size in mid-air? The investigation is only beginning. And what they will uncover reveals an act of horror planned with precision. The investigation revealed the truth. The explosion was no accident. In the cargo hold, a bomb hidden inside a suitcase had destroyed Pan Am Flight 103 mid-flight. The device had been loaded into checked luggage during its connection at Frankfurt Airport, before arriving in London. After years of investigation and international pressure, authorities held Abdelbasit al-Megrahi, a Libyan intelligence agent, responsible for the attack. The world was shocked. 270 lives taken in seconds by an act of terror calculated with surgical precision. Today, in Lockerbie, a memorial stands in honor of every victim, and of a flight forever remembered as one of the darkest chapters in aviation history.